Hi Aquarius, welcome to your April 2017 reading. These readings are going to be a little bit shorter. Hopefully next month I'll be able to get them out a little bit longer, more detailed. I'm going to change my setup that I have for reading and the cards. These cards, I love these cards for the sheer size of them, and I bought them for the size of them. They're pretty massive. I don't know if you can see that. Bigger than my hands. And I got piano hands, so... but they're hard to shuffle and they take up a lot of space, but they're fun to use, and they have great detail for the major arcana cards. The minor ones, they're kind of like, they're pretty plain, but if you're clairvoyant, these are really good cards for clairvoyant people. Anyways, let's get into it. So for the overall energies that you guys have, you have the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So Aquarius, no surprise here, you guys are going to be thinking like no tomorrow. It seems that you guys are going to be thinking about the past, and I'm getting the sense that it's from a past relationship for some of you. It's Venus retrograde, so no given there. You're starting a new beginning, so it seems like towards the end of the month at some point you're going to get communication, perhaps even in the beginning of the month, from this person, which is going to bring you back to this mindset. Or maybe you bump into them, or a friend says something, or you get a message from them. I don't really see you getting a message, but you do have quite a bit of swords here. So for the beginning of the month, you have the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups. So there's a feeling of nostalgia here. You might be looking back at what you used to have, the friends that you used to have in your life, the way things used to be, the family, the way things you wanted them to be, perhaps in your head. And it's possible that things haven't turned out the way that you wanted them to, and this is giving you anxiety. But I mean, in the middle of the month, you're realizing, and this is also underneath your two cards here for the majority of the month, the overall energies, so it could affect you if you realize it in the beginning. It is a major arcana, so you are going to realize that this new beginning, it is going to bring you the Ten of Cups. You know, like, these bottom cards are here to tell us either what's going to help you in the long run, or what's going to prevent you from achieving what you need to do in the long run. So I mean, with the Ten of Cups here, what's going to prevent you from that is the Six of Swords, the worrying, the anxiety, the staying up late at night, the wondering, the what if, you know. It seems to me that some of you guys might be having a little bit of regret because of the nostalgia here over something. And if that's the case, there was this quote I read once where somebody has said to somebody else, like, you never speak of regrets. Do you not regret anything? And the guy responded, well, I don't really look at them as regrets. I look at them as wonderings. And the other guy says to him, wonderings? And he goes, yeah, wonderings, because, you know, I look back and I wonder what would have happened if I would have made a different decision. But to regret it would just be stupid, because I wouldn't be who I am today, or have the children, or met the wife, or had this job that I had now, or lived where I have now, you know. Like, none of those things would have happened if those experiences in the past hadn't happened. So you guys are going to realize this. You're starting a new beginning, and you're not who you once were in the past. We do grow and change as adults, so it doesn't matter your age at all. Like, even if you're 50 or 60, you can start a new life for yourself, start a new career. It's never too late, you know, like. And you guys are going to realize this, though. There's going to be some new beginning. If you look at him, he's pretty carefree and he's happy about it, you know? Like, he's realizing that, yeah, hey, man, it's not so bad. But there's a sense that you gotta, like, if you look, he's about to walk off the cliff, you know? Like, but that can also mean that you're just having trust. You have to have blind faith and blind trust, you know? Like, and I think the problem is that for some of you guys, you don't have that hope. You know, like, you're just too much in your head to see the bigger picture, you know. Like, you're stuck in a situation, replaying it over and over and over again in your head, and it's not going to change anything, Aquarius. It might, though, you know, like if you're going over something again and again in your head, it's perfectly fine and healthy to do if you're reflecting on it and trying to learn the lesson on it. But if you're just continuously going over and over it again to harm yourself, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to harm yourself. You're going to cause that anxiety. There's nothing you could do, and you did the best you could with the circumstances and the situation you had. So there's, you know, nothing to feel bad or regrets about if that's the case. Like, that's for some of you. Like, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. And in general readings, it's about energy and tuning into the energies. And with general readings, there's quite a few different energies that you're tuning into at multiple times. So it's the ones that come strongest through that you're guided to speak about. So for the middle of the month, with the Six of Pentacles and the Fool, there could be a new financial opportunity. And maybe that's what you guys could even be worried about. Because again, it's a general reading. Some of you, it's finances. Some of you, you might have to move. And you're concerned about your finances. It might be possible that you're moving for finances, a job, or it could be possible that you're having to move because you're having to budget more with your finances, or maybe that's what the Fool card's asking you to do. If you are concerned about finances, is to budget, downgrade, downsize if you can. Really think about what do you need, you know, because the Fool on his journey, he doesn't have much. He doesn't carry much with him, you know, like, and realistically in life, I think people forget we don't really need much. And what we need is a roof over our head, love, you know, whether that's from a dog, a spouse, a child, you know, we all have some sort of love in our life, from a friend, and clothing on us, and pretty much the basics, you know, like being grateful for what you have is going to bring in more abundance, you know, appreciating what you have. Aquarius, you guys are really smart people, and you do worry a lot, and I think Aquarius makes some of the best business people I've ever met. I've come across quite a few CEOs. I've worked for quite a few startup companies, and majority of them were all Aquariuses. Fantastic business people. So if you're concerned about a job that you left, and I mean, you have this Fool here, you have an idea of some sort, possibly. It could bring you the Ten of Cups. Don't be afraid to go out on a limb on your own. Like, you guys are geniuses. Like, you remind me of Albert Einstein, Aquariuses. The way that they come, their thinking process, or it's so random. It's like, most people could, like, if when they explain it, it's like, oh yeah, like, how'd you, like, you can't even understand how they make the connections. When they explain it to you, though, you can see it afterwards, but how they got there is baffling, you know. Like, in Aquarius is said to get flashes of intuition, you know, and with these swords here, all these mental anxieties that you're having, this is blocking your mind from getting those flashes of intuition. So the sooner that you can get rid of this, the sooner the universe can start sending you the messages that you need, you know. And for Aquarius, it comes like lightning, you know, like, and it's out of nowhere. So meditation is going to be very important for you guys this month. Towards the end of the month, you have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. And we already spoke about this, where the Ten of Cups is here. You just mentally need to get out of your head. You might be overthinking things a little too much. And I mean, you might, if you have a close friend or somebody, you might want to bounce the idea off of them, maybe. Or if you have a friend that you can verbally express whatever it is that's been bothering you, that would be great to get that off your chest, because whatever you are holding in mentally needs to come out. Alright, you guys, I hope this helped you guys out. I'll see you next month. Have a good April. Ciao for now.